From last year, Bethany Baudry and Morgan Hilton here today. Y'all stand. And last year's junior staff, Becky Baudry, Elizabeth Hurd, Kayla Main, and Alex Powell. They put a lot of time and love and dedication into this book, so when you see them, please tell them how much you like it, because it's really good. So I think everybody's going to enjoy it. I would also like to take a minute just to recognize my junior staff that are working this year for our new book that's going to be coming out, which is Jordan Boyd, Kimberly Kennedy, Morgan Everson, Krishna Patel, Danica Durham, and Emily Braswell. And now,
God doesn't want us to spend our lives moping around with frowns on our faces. Far from it. God tells us that a happy heart is a very good thing to have. So if you're afraid to laugh out loud, don't be. Remember that God wouldn't have given you the gift of laughter if He hadn't intended for you to use it. And remember, if you're laughing, that does not mean that you're unconcerned about people who may be hurting. It simply means that you've taken a little time to have fun, and that's good because God wants you to have a cheerful heart. Proverbs 17:22 says that laughter is good medicine. Do yourself a favor and take that medicine whenever you can. Now, our 2011 yearbook co-editors, Bethany and Morgan, will come to present the 2011 Warrior. The title and theme we chose for our book is Live to the Fullest. The devotion you have heard from Ecclesiastes 8:15 simply says that God does want each and every one of us to have fun and live life to the fullest. We chose the theme because everyone here at SGA seems to love life and tries to make each day count, especially our 2011 senior class. These characteristics are also very true of the person to whom we dedicated this book. This person truly does live to the fullest both on and off the field.
Ever been told by the head coach to do something productive? Sure, all of you football players have probably heard these words from Coach Bell more than once, but when he says it to a grown man, that's a different story. There was one particular game at Crisp Academy several years ago where a large number of dads standing on the sidelines with coaching shirts on were yelling and screaming at the refs. Coach Bell had to say no when he was asked by the refs if these men were coaches. So instead of telling the dads they could not stand on the sidelines anymore, Coach Bell then asked one of those great fans of SGA if there was anything productive he could do from the sidelines besides yell. Since being told of this need to do something productive, this man has been one of our greatest assets to memories when it comes to happening at SGA. Not only is he a great supporter, but a mentor as well, coaching for our very own 5th and 6th grade and JV football teams. A native to Southwest Georgia, this special SGA fan was born in Arlington, Georgia, on June 11, 1963, to Wyatt and Mary Lee Swartz. He graduated in 1981 from Calhoun County School, where soon he attended Valdosta State University for 2 years. He then transferred to the University of Georgia, where he graduated in 1985 with a Bachelor in Science of Ag with a focus on entomology. He married SGA alumni Pam Swarner and then have 3 sons, Stephen, Alex, and McKay. He loves to spend time with his family, bird hunt, fish, and see the world. Our yearbook staff would like to dedicate this 2011 Warrior to Mr. Gary Swords for being such a great fan and finding something productive to do with his time on the sidelines. Because of those words of advice from Coach Bell, Mr. Gary has been the official photographer at many sporting events for SGA. He has been a great help to us on the yearbook staff many times when he needed some of those action photos that he captures on the field. He is a man that gives 100% to everything he does and wanted to give something in return. Thanks for helping make the memories we treasure so much, the 2011 yearbook staff.
Presented the 2011 Warrior Yearbook.
You don't know, you caught me by surprise. And each of you, you gotta know that I love you. And any extra time I got, and if I can help you, you come find me. It's a great school. I'm for the school, and anything I can do, I want to be able to do. And I want each of you to come back and give part of your time to this school. All I can say is thank you, and I'm just speechless and so forth. Love you, kids.